Elara sat on her bed, staring at her phone screen. Her heart pounded as she read the words. "We regret to inform you." Her dream job, the one she had worked so hard for, rejected. Tears welled up in her eyes. "Maybe I'm just not good enough," she whispered, tossing her phone aside. Just then, there was a gentle knock at the door. It was Mr. Rowan, her wise old mentor, a man who had seen countless dreams rise and fall. He sat beside her, his warm eyes filled with understanding. "Elara, do you know how arrows work?" he asked. Confused, she shook her head. He smiled and picked up a pen from her desk. "An arrow can only shoot forward if it's pulled backward first." He mimicked the motion of pulling back a bowstring. "The farther it's pulled back, the stronger it flies." Elara looked at him, still unsure. "Rejection feels like being pulled backward," Mr. Rowan continued. "But what if this setback is just preparing you for something greater?" He handed her an old, crumpled letter from his pocket. She unfolded it and gasped. It was a rejection letter. "My first job application," he chuckled. "I thought it was the end of the world, but you know what happened?" He pulled out another letter, this one old but golden, with an embossed logo. It was an acceptance letter from an even better company. "If I had gotten that first job, I would have never found my true path." Elara stared at the papers in awe. "Rejection is not failure," Mr. Rowan said, patting her shoulder. "It's just redirection. You're being pulled back so you can launch forward." For the first time that night, Elara smiled. She picked up her phone, looked at the rejection email one last time, and whispered, "Maybe something better is coming." Because sometimes the closed door isn't an end. It's just a detour to something greater.